Barron Trump, The Mysterious Life of the Youngest Trump. Introduction. Unlike his older siblings, Barron Trump has mostly stayed out of the public eye. As the youngest son of former President Donald Trump, Barron grew up in a world of wealth, privilege, and intense media attention. However, despite his famous last name, he remains the most enigmatic member of the Trump family. Who is Barron Trump? What is his life like? And what might his future hold? Early life, a childhood in luxury. Barron William Trump was born on March 20, 2006, in New York City. He is the only child of Donald Trump and his third wife, Melania Trump, a former Slovenian model. Unlike his half-siblings, who had to compete for attention in Donald Trump's busy world, Barron grew up as the sole focus of his mother's love and care. Melania took an active role in raising Barron, ensuring that he had a strong foundation before stepping into the public eye. In an interview, she revealed that Barron loved to draw, build things, and even play golf like his father. However, his childhood was anything but ordinary. Living in the lavish Trump Tower in Manhattan, Barron had an entire floor to himself, filled with gold-trimmed furniture, luxury toys, and every amenity a child could dream of. Despite this luxury, Melania emphasized discipline and structure. She taught Barron both English and Slovenian, ensuring he remained connected to his European roots. Growing up in the spotlight. From the moment he was born, Barron was destined to be in the spotlight. As the son of a billionaire real estate mogul and, later, the President of the United States, he was constantly followed by the media. However, unlike Donald Trump Jr., Ivanka, and Eric, who embraced the public eye, Barron was shielded from it as much as possible. One of his first major public appearances was in 2016, on the night of his father's presidential victory. While his family celebrated Donald Trump's election win, Barron, just 10 years old at the time, appeared exhausted, struggling to stay awake as cameras captured his every reaction. The moment went viral, turning him into an internet sensation overnight. After the election, the young Trump was expected to move into the White House with his parents. However, Melania made the unusual decision to stay in New York until Barron finished his school year, delaying their move to Washington, D.C. for several months. Life in the White House. Barron became the first boy to live in the White House since John F. Kennedy Jr. in the 1960s. Most presidents in recent history had daughters, so the arrival of a young boy in the presidential residence was a unique situation. Despite living in the most famous house in America, Barron largely stayed out of the public eye. He was rarely seen at official events and almost never gave interviews. Melania made it clear that she wanted to protect her son from the harsh realities of politics and the media. However, that didn't stop people from speculating about his life. His height became a frequent topic of discussion. By the age of 14, Barron was already taller than his father, who stands at 6 feet 3 inches, 190 centimeters. Many wondered if he would follow in his father's footsteps in business or politics, or if he would choose a completely different path. Challenges of being the president's son. Being the child of a president is never easy, and Barron Trump faced his share of challenges. Unlike his older siblings, who were adults when their father became president, Barron was just 10 years old, an age when children are still figuring out who they are. Because of his family's political ties, Barron was often the target of online speculation and criticism. Some comedians and media figures made jokes at his expense, which sparked national debates about whether presidential children should be off-limits. Even Chelsea Clinton, the daughter of Bill and Hillary Clinton, publicly defended Barron, reminding people that children should not be dragged into political conflicts. Melania also defended her son fiercely, making it clear that she would not tolerate attacks on him. Despite the scrutiny, she ensured that Barron had as normal a childhood as possible under the circumstances. Barron's education and future plans. Education has always been a priority for Barron Trump. He attended the prestigious Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School in New York City before moving to Washington, D.C., where he enrolled at St. Andrew's Episcopal School, a top private institution. Unlike his siblings, who attended the University of Pennsylvania, Barron's future education plans remain a mystery. Will he follow his father into business? Pursue politics? Or take a completely different path? Some reports suggest that Barron has an interest in sports, particularly soccer. He has been spotted playing for various youth soccer teams and has shown a passion for athletics. Unlike his father, who built a career on business and media, Barron might be the first in the Trump family to pursue a career in professional sports. What's next for Barron Trump? As Barron grows older, more people are speculating about what he will do next. His older siblings have all taken active roles in politics, business, and media, but Barron has remained largely silent. Will he eventually step into the spotlight like the rest of the Trump family, or will he choose to live a private life, away from the political drama that has defined his family for decades? At just 18 years old, as of 2024, Barron Trump's future is still unwritten. One thing is certain: being a Trump means carrying a legacy that is impossible to ignore. Whether he embraces it or distances himself from it remains to be seen. Why Barron Trump's story is fascinating. He is the most mysterious member of the Trump family, rarely appearing in public and keeping a low profile despite his famous last name. His childhood was unlike any other, growing up in luxury and later living in the White House. He has faced public scrutiny from a young age, but his mother, Melania, has fiercely protected him. His future remains a mystery, as he has yet to reveal his ambitions or career path. As he steps into adulthood, the world will be watching to see what path Barron Trump chooses.